Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Queen Sharon. So this is part 2 of our Becoming a Social Media Manager series, and I'm super excited you made it here. Now listen, if you've been watching this, that means you're serious about this thing, and I love that energy. But before we get all fired up, let's do a quick recap of all we covered in section 1. Building your foundation, knowing your why, choosing a niche, and a part of doing a social media audit the right way. That's where we stop. If you've not watched section 1 yet, pause this video right now. Don't even move forward. Because honestly, there is no way you will fully enjoy this part without watching the first part. You're going to be missing key points, and I don't want that for you. So check the description box or the comment section for the link to part 1. Now go watch it first, then come back here. Okay. All right. Now that we are on the same page, let's get right into part 2. So in the second part, we'll be talking about how to find your ideal client, how to pitch yourself confidently, and yes, how to price your services like a pro. So grab your notebook, because at the end of this section, you'll be ready to start landing those clients. So let's go. So option 3 is do a social media audit. Okay, now what you need to do here is to create a free social media audit for businesses. So what you're going to be analyzing for is their profile optimization, their posting consistency, their hashtag strategy, their content strategy, their engagement rates. Now send them a detailed report. This is you showing your expertise without them paying you. And trust me, some will definitely convert. So now let's dive into setting up your professional presence. Now, before you reach out to any client, make sure you have your LinkedIn profile, professional photo, and make sure you have a clear headline. Like for instance, social media manager for real estate, social media manager for nurses, social media managers for business coaches, social media managers for social media manager for fitness coach, and so on. And the next one is make sure you have an about section that tells people who you are and who you actually help. And finally is your sample work, or rather case studies. Okay. Also, make sure you have an Instagram or a portfolio page, like a business account. Your bio should clearly state your services. Your highlight on Instagram should be showing your work, the process, and testimonials. And then you should have regular content demonstrating your expertise, what you can do. For instance, you could at least maybe post every day to Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or even 2 times in a week at least. Make sure you are consistent with whatever pattern you choose. You can choose to even give every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my God, that's like too much. But whatever you choose, just make sure you are actually consistent. Okay. Now, having a website or a landing page is totally good, but it's optional. Actually, you don't have to, right? But it will help. It will definitely help. And you can always use something like Linktree. I started with having Linktree. Yeah. I started with having Linktree. You can even use a simple one-page site with your contact information, and that helps too. That simply helps. Now let's dive into section 3. Okay. Section 3 is actually where you'll be finding your ideal client. And I'm going to be sharing with you the exact strategy I actually used to land my first international client ever. Now, this next step, I'll be honest with you, completely changed my business. This is exactly how I went from hoping clients find me, to them actually reaching out to me on their own. So if you miss this step, you will be missing your first client. You might just be missing your first client too. Now, the first step under strategy 1, make a list of 20 dream clients. Go on LinkedIn or Instagram to find 20 different businesses in your niche. right? So I actually did that. So I made a list of about 20 businesses in my niche that actually have a social media presence but are not consistent. I also reached out to those who post irregularly or those with poor engagement rates and those that clearly have money but have poor social media presence. So now we're going to be diving into step 2 under strategy 1. All right. Now, step 2 is for you to research for these businesses. Maybe you can actually search for 3 businesses per day. Now, what are you going to be doing? What you'll be doing is for you to analyze their profiles, right? So try to analyze their profile and check when they posted last, what their engagement rate is, check if they are using hashtags properly. You can also check if their bio is optimized or not, and then find out if they have a clear content strategy or not. And that is very, very important. It can never be overemphasized. Yeah. Try to write down 3 challenges or 3 problems you actually find out in their accounts. Then now let's move to step 3. Right. So step 3 is what we call the outreach email. Make sure you don't send a generic pitch. Personalized opening. And this shows that you actually looked into their businesses. Secondly, state a specific observation, what you noticed, a specific thing you actually noticed on their social media. Now, this part, make sure you explain the cost of not fixing it to them. So explain the cost of not fixing it to them and make sure you provide value upfront, maybe like a before or after sample of what you actually did. Like for instance, before you met their account, and then after you met the account, and after you must have worked on that account and give them an easy next step. What do we mean by that? So your easy next step is your calendar link for them to book a call with you. So the next thing we're going to be looking at here is strategy 2. Okay. So and strategy 2 is engage and then pitch. And this is the warmest outreach method you can actually use. So we'll be looking at step 1 under strategy 2. And step 1 is engage genuinely for 1 week. Find businesses in your niche and comment thoughtfully on their posts, not just emojis. Share their content. Send valuable DMs, not pitches yet. So what do you do next? You build familiarity first. I do that a lot on my LinkedIn account. So I am very, very much passionate about my LinkedIn because on LinkedIn, I have hired people. And pay them on LinkedIn. And that's why I know that LinkedIn is a gold mine. Yeah, LinkedIn is a gold mine. So the next step under strategy 2 is send a valued pack DM. Yeah, after a week of engagement. Hi, Mabel. My name is Okpayemi. I've been following your account and I'm so impressed about some specific things. And these specific things you have to mention. What are the specific things you love about their post? What do you love about their content? So you share, you mention these things. And then you could go ahead and say, I noticed some specific challenges, some specific observations about your social media handle. Now this time around, you're trying to actually show them the problem they don't even know they had, or what the challenge they were not looking at. So you're pointing it out to them. And then you can move on to say, actually put together a quick audit for your Instagram account. Yeah. Would you be interested in seeing it? Then you can add something like no strings attached. I'm not asking you to pay me for anything. Thought it might be helpful, and that's it. Then you have to follow up. And then you could say, if you would like help implementing these changes, I would love to chat how I can take this off your page. So it's that simple. So now we'll be diving into strategy 3. So strategy 3 is for you to leverage your network. So tell everyone you know what you do, like family, your friends, former colleagues, and any online community you're part of. And you'll be surprised how many people know someone who actually need social media help. So my second client actually came from my family friend, and that's what we call referral. And that is so important. So next, we're going to be diving into strategy 4. We're going to be diving into section 4 right now. In section 4, we're going to be looking at pitch and pricing. Okay. Now, the key here is to lead with value. And I must tell you that this section is actually the make or break point for most beginners, because you can actually find clients, but if you don't know how to pitch with confidence, you will lose them even before they say yes. So stay with me. Now let's talk about the consultation call framework. Number 1, ask question first. Question like, what are your social media goals? What have you tried so far? What's your biggest frustration with social media? And question like, what does success looks like for you? Now listen more than you talk. Their answers will tell you exactly how to position yourself. Secondly, show understanding. Say something like, I totally understand. Let's assume it's a social media, it's a real estate. Okay, let's assume it's a real estate company. Wow, that was a lot of value, right? Now you've made it this far. I need to say this. You are the real one. You've gone through part 1 and part 2. Trust me, the best is yet to come. Because in the next and final part of this series, we are wrapping everything up with the ultimate secret, how to actually close clients confidently and keep coming months after month. If you've been watching from beginning, don't stop here. You've already started this journey and you got to finish strong. Part 3 is dropping very soon, and it's the part that ties everything together. So like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on your notification bell. Don't miss it for anything, because you can't learn part 1 and part 2 and go halfway. The final part is where everything clicks. I'll see you in part 3, and I can't wait for what's coming next. If you found this video valuable, please subscribe, like this video, and share to friends and family for more social media management tips. And if you're serious about becoming a social media management, I have 2 ways to help you. Number 1 is Azavio Academy, where I teach comprehensive digital marketing skills, including social media management. You can find the link in the description box. Number 2 is, if you're a business owner looking for social media management services, my agency at Azavio helps a lot of businesses grow. You can click the link to book a strategic call with us. So I'll see you in my next video. Now go get the slides.